up, everybody? I'm your girl Chantel, and welcome to Afrik Online. Today, this is the relationship segment, and we have a pretty good discussion today. Should couple live together before they get married? We have today two of our special guests. You all know her. She's the host of Afrik Online, the beautiful Miss Precious.
Hello.
And also we have all the way coming from Nigeria, very fresh, Mr. George.
Hi people.
So we have two different opinions today. Miss Precious say she thinks couples should live together before they get married. And Mr. George, of course, being the man, thinks they shouldn't. So, Mr. George, let's start with you.
Well, in my opinion, I don't think couples should live together before wedding or before getting married, because marriage is like supposed to be like the icing on the cake of a relationship. It's supposed to like unfold gradually. When you're in a relationship, it's presumed you're supposed to like know the person you're supposed to get married to before the actual wedding. You should have made up your mind, right?
Right.
That this is who you want to get married to.
Right.
Before you get married, you don't necessarily need the person to come stay with you for you to know the person. I've actually known people that can pretend for like a whole year. You get to stay with them. They like act all good, no matter how long you stayed with the person. And at the end of the day, when they get married, it turns to something else.
But I mean, some people still would change regardless if you've been with them for 10 years, 15 years. They change all the time.
Exactly.
So if at least if you live with them and get to know them.
But why would you want to stay with your spouse before getting married?
So at least you can get to know them better, and get used to. I mean, people get married 3 months and they divorce because they say, "Oh, I didn't think he was like this,
Exactly.
or he doesn't go out to the club anymore," or just stuff like that.
You will still know that by staying in your own apartment.
No,
and he stays in his own apartment.
How are you gonna know? He can be pretending.
No, if you really want to get married to someone, you should like be able to tell that this is the person, right? And there's that like communication, there's that link, right? That you kind of feel when the person is cheating on you, right?
No, but you see, like, if you saying that if you get married, let's say you get married, you've been with somebody, you just met the person like a week ago, and then you think you love her, whatever it is, you get married right away. You didn't give a chance to get to know her. You want to use the marriage as a chance to get to know her? Is that what you're saying?
So getting to stay with the person, right? Does it give you the chance to know the person?
Of course. It
gives you plenty of time to know the person. I'm gonna give an example of Kim Kardashian, who just got married and couple of days, months.
72 days.
They broke up.
They broke up.
Yes.
Oh, I don't like the way he brushed his teeth.
Exactly.
I don't think you use Kim Kardashian's wedding.
No,
that's an example.
That wedding was bound was going to crash from the beginning.
No, it wasn't a scratch from the beginning, because in the beginning, she was in love, and that's how most of us are in love.
I think a relationship we should use should be Jay-Z and Beyonce, right?
How long did they stay together before they got married?
They stayed together for a while and a long time.
That's
Now
what
let me tell you
we
something
saying
about getting staying with your spouse before getting married, right? You get to have premarital sex. Definitely, that cannot be ruled out.
But it's not everybody.
Why
Though.
not
It's not everybody.
You can't.
It's not everybody. You have the exceptions.
There's
It's not
no way you
everybody.
can. Once
Yes.
you're sleeping on, you won't tell me when you stay with your boyfriend, you sleep in different
People
rooms.
vow. People
Once
vow.
you sleep,
no,
let's
not
be real.
everybody.
No,
I
let's
agree
be real.
with
You
that.
can say, okay, you can. I know it's very difficult to sleep on the same bed with your, fiance, boyfriend, and don't have sex with him. But you can put it in your mind, and you come to an agreement and say,
That there
okay,
wouldn't be.
that will make the man
That's
even
that's
faster in getting married to you. How about
Exactly.
that?
Okay, let's look at that as a chance of 60-40, right? Now the 60%, what makes you think that they're not going to have premarital sex? Now when you have premarital sex, the next thing is you get a baby, right? You get pregnant. At that point in time when you feel you want to get married to the person, are you sure you want to have a baby at that point in time? No.
So you want to get married, and then what happens if you don't like something about your partner? Then what?
You would find it depends on how long you choose to date. Actually, if you date for a while, I think you would know if you don't, things like
But
you don't like the way your partner brushes his teeth, or you don't like the way
yeah, you won't
it's
know
stuff
that
you
by
could
not
get used
living with
to.
them. You won't know that.
Everybody has his defects.
What if you're a clean freak, for example?
Then you-
Everything
and
has
you-
to be like,
and
and you
you
get on my nerves so
And if
bad
you
that I
claim
can't-
you like love me, right?
No,
we
not
could-
that.
We could put some things down, you know, when we get
There's
married.
like there will come some things that you can't the other person cannot take it anymore because they didn't know that part about you before.
About being a clean freak.
Yeah,
I could
that's
go on
an
a date.
example.
I
That's
could
an
go on a date
example.
with you, and you know I'm a clean freak by the way I behave, right? Because
Yeah.
if
No,
you
I'm
if
just
you
saying
throw
there are
trash,
things. I'm
anyhow,
so
like
serious.
no, stop it. I think the major thing is I believe couples should date longer before. You can't just be in a relationship for like 1 day or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and you're like, ah, yeah.
Even if they
Yeah,
date
well,
longer,
with me, I don't believe this is my, from being married and all. I don't believe couples should date 6 years, 7 years.
yes,
No, that's
different.
what I'm saying.
And
That's
people
what I'm
do it. I just believe this. When you're dating somebody, it's okay to. I understand sometimes you live with them and at the end of it doesn't turn out to be marriage.
Yeah.
Right.
To me, at least you tried.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You actually get to stay with someone and it doesn't turn out to be, you don't turn out to get married.
Yeah.
Now what happens to the person that, like your girl, you stayed with me for a year and I just feel this is not gonna work out. For like a year, everybody knows we've been dating.
Exactly.
Definitely they know we've been having stuff going on. What if you got pregnant within that period and I just felt no, you're not the one I should
Yeah, but
marry.
when you prefer that breakup instead of being married and then after a year it didn't work out and you have to get a divorce. And you know, being African, we don't believe in divorce like that. You cannot just get up and get a divorce. You cannot rectify that.
Okay.
But
now,
if you were like a girlfriend and boyfriend, I'm not saying it's easy to break up, but you're not married.
you know when you get married, you're like, okay.
Oh, no, they're forcing you.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
alright.
No.
She has forced me. Now let's take
When you get married, you know that yes, you are officially married right now. So
If you
even if you
love-
have a kid within that period, you when you think of the whole divorce process, you're like, oh no, I'll
I'll
stay
say
in it.
because
Right?
I'm
That's
married.
because what?
People don't
But
say
that's
because
by
they're married
force
no
now.
more. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like you're forcing that person. That's not like it's like you said. When you're dating the person, you should be able to take the closeness, the togetherness, the let's go to the movies, let's do together.
Yeah.
Together we shall go.
Yeah.
If you can't take it together,
Yeah, you cannot take it when
you
you
can
get
get tired of it before.
Why you get
You
tired?
as ladies, you even get tired of it before even the wedding itself.
That's why we
I believe
insist
wedding
on
is
living
your
together
wedding is
first.
supposed to be, and you're supposed to be unravel it like every day, see new stuff about the person when you are married. But when you are in a relationship, you stay like you give me space, give me some time to like think about what I'm supposed to do. You
People
don't
do
shock
that when
me.
they're married.
They do that when they're married too. You know, give
Yeah.
space.
They give
One
each other
day,
space to make the
5
relationship
minutes.
work.
Yeah,
You know, I
no,
don't have to
when
be
you're
like,
staying with me-
I don't have to be behind you 24/7.
No, when you're staying with me, you're not giving me space to
You're not
think.
even gonna stay
You're
together
like in my
24/7.
face throughout. Cause
Oh my god.
Come on, you don't make me fall in love. Fall in love. Fall in love. Hey, that got so tired to hear.
Hey, the band, this is Veronica. Are we still meeting up today? Please let me know, okay? See you soon.
Hey. Hey.
Who called your phone? Some chick just called your phone.
Well, I beg, please. Nobody, I don't know anybody. What are you doing now? Why they were...
Don't get it twisted, love is a beautiful thing. It's Don Jazzy again. I'm done. What's going like to make a first call? When the Coco Master fall in love. You don't say what I don't pass, Gabby. Hey! I'm in love. Are you in love? Mama, you done make me fall in love. You done make me fall in love. You done make me fall in love. We still not married 'cause you done make me fall in love. You done make me fall in love. You done make me fall in love. My sweet potato, I wanna tell you my mind, oh. I know, understand. fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. We got married 'cause you don't make me fall in love. You don't make me fall in love. Fall in love. Fall in love. My sugar banana, as I don't get you, if I say make a hammer, me I know the way to make you come follow me, make we go see my mama. For better for worse, so we go get together in any kind of weather. Me I know the joke, say not true.
And we are back. Before the break, we were talking about, well, George was talking about space. So maybe I didn't understand what he was trying to mean by space, because when you're in a relationship, space, little explanation.
Well, when I talk about space, I mean like you get when you get married, when you are in a relationship and you have your spouse, actually your girlfriend, come stay with you, right? It's as good as you guys being already married, because at that point in time you can't actually think about not being married, because I have you in my house. I can't do any other. I can't actually figure out any other thing. I can't like even go out like hang out with my boys, because you will keep calling me and like where are you and all that, right?
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, because if I can't get that space to make up my mind, to get my mind figured out like right on what I really want to do, right? I'm as good as already married.
Yeah, I mean space is good, even when you're married you still need some, space, to get your mind set. But I mean the one for calling me, where are you and where you not?
Yeah, we could overlook it, but it happens.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's not everybody that does that.
Like most females that call you or bug you.
Do it.
Most female.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you feel this is someone you want to get married to, and by 12 o'clock in the night he's not there, by 1 o'clock he's not there, by 3 he's not there, right? You're like, okay, where are you? You have to call.
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah, it's normal to
and
call, right?
That's the point of getting to know, what he likes to do, and I guess.
Yeah, but what if I've not made up my mind on being married to the person I'm
That's when
staying with?
communication comes in. You say, okay, I'll be away for so and so time. Then you learn to start communicating.
With the person.
Yeah, with the person.
It means I'm already married. You moving into the same house with me is like we're already married. We probably just need to go formalize the whole thing. But we're already married. You understand?
Some people get married because they want to be that close to God. They want to go get communion.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But if you're staying with your spouse religiously, you are not even supposed to leave. You're not even supposed to.
Exactly. You're not supposed to live together.
But I would say like, well, for us being here in the US, it's a lot easier. I should say, when you're dating, live together at least, because if you're living separately, you're with the boy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You're probably at your house Sunday to take your clothes for the next week. So you might as well just pack your bag.
Economically, it's
you have to save money, right?
But when you come to the frame of mind, like the relationship on its own, I strongly believe you should unravel the wedding should be like an icing on the cake, right?
Okay.
It should be like the peak of your relationship. You shouldn't live. If you live together, there's no way you're not going to have to. You will have premarital sex.
Okay, well, thank you guys very much.
Yeah.
George, we had a lot to say coming from Nigeria, I think so. Thank you very much too, Precious. Thank you for tuning in today. Today it was hot. It was hot in here. And if you want to add a comment to today's topic, make sure you go online at www.eafreak.com. Also, if you want to be a guest, go on the same website. And follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. And also make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. Until next time, see you soon.